Hi everybody, welcome to my newest video. A little bit of an update of how things have been for me since I've started at the factory that I left Voyager for. Might as well just start. I recorded everything the first time and my camera just died, so here we go again, part 2. So it's about six and a half weeks since I've started there. At the beginning, I guess it was the honeymoon period, I guess. I was excited, I was hopeful, I was enthralled, I was beaming. I made a couple girlfriends that I got along with, and very positive, and they knew, obviously. I came out to them. One of them already had figured it out, which I'm not sure if it's because I look like a dude or I hope not. But they're all very supportive, and it's like a little group of 5 of them, which makes a big difference. Things were going awesome. Going to do my thing, getting that money rolling in. Things are like everything was going good till my end of my rotation of my day rotation. We do 2 weeks days, 2 weeks afternoons, and back and forth and back and forth. So at the end of my day's rotation, I got called up to the HR office of the actual factory, and I guess an employee had heard or witnessed something that they deemed unacceptable, and it was directed towards me. Now, I didn't hear any of this. I didn't see any of this. When I went up there, they asked how I'm doing. Typical questions that you expect. And I was confused at what was going on. I didn't really fully understand what was going on, because as far as I knew, I was okay. Everything's good. I didn't think anybody really knew about me, which was one thing I had asked them to try and keep it quiet. I knew eventually it would come out. I'm not ashamed of being who I am, but I didn't want people, when they first meet me, to go, "Oh my God, that's a tranny girl," or whatever freaking garbage they may say, and judge me on that. And I might use some colorful words, and if I offend anybody, I'm sorry. I want to be judged on me, the girl that I am. I don't really want to be judged on anything else. So that tried to give me a bit of time to do that. But as this meeting's going on, I'm understanding that something was said. I wasn't sure what was said. So after the meeting was over, I felt confident. Okay, the company's got my back, and I'm okay, I'm safe, and good. I still didn't understand exactly what had happened, but fine. Fast forward to the following Monday. We're back on afternoons. I found out exactly the details of what had happened, and from what I understand, there was a group of coworkers that were laughing, and then one of them had said a comment on the effects of weight. She's a girl, but was a man, but now is a woman. Well, that explains a lot. So the laughing had to do with something with that comment, like I was the topic. I got through the shift, but it did bother me. It weighed heavy on me. When I got home that night, I shared what I learned with Anastasia, and I immediately broke down. After that moment, the floodgates were open. I could not emotionally deal with it. It bothered me tremendously to know that some of my coworkers were laughing at me. And not laughing at me because of a typical thing, but laughing at me because I was a dude that's now a girl. Which irritates me as well. They're bringing that up. I want to make something very clear right now. I was born in a male's body. You're not going to get any arguments from me with that. That is exactly what happened. I was never a man. Ever. I tried to play one. I tried to fill those shoes as best as I could. But I was never a man. And people just don't seem to understand that. And it bothers me. So coupled with people laughing at me because I'm different, and that that comment, it just emotionally destroyed me. I ended up having to call in the next day, the Tuesday, and miss the shift because I was emotionally unstable. I could not go to work and not guarantee I wasn't going to cry or lose it or whatever was going to happen. I couldn't keep myself composed. So I missed a day's work. When I called the people I needed to call in, the last person I talked to, I broke down horribly on the phone to the point I made her feel a little uncomfortable. But they said, you take the time, get yourself composed, and that's fine. I did. I went back to go back to work the very next day, Wednesday, and I'm like, okay, don't cry, you'll be okay, you get through all this, and that kind of stuff, and I cried immediately. Like, as soon as the girls came up and asked me if I was okay, I broke down. Then I broke down again, and then I broke down again. So my beginning of my shift day started out like that. I'm like, oh my God, like, how am I going to get through this? Then, because at that particular day, things were being moved around, so some areas that we were assigned to, we couldn't go to because they're in transition of being moved from point A to point B. So some of us kind of got put other places to keep us busy. I got put with the group that was involved in that little incident, which made me feel completely uncomfortable. And I'm like, oh my God, does no one give a shit about me? Does no one care? Like, that drove me right into the toilet. And then, throughout the entire shift, no supervisors, no management, nobody, excuse me, I'm sorry, checked up on me at all. That really put me in a major low. As the week progressed, Thursday, Friday, I was having anxiety attacks before this shift. I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get through these days? Then I also start finding out, okay, well, that group of people doesn't agree with me. Other ones were excluding me. It was becoming very clear of the individuals that were not friendly towards someone like me, which became a lot harder. Now I'm at the end of my afternoon rotation, so that's been like a week and a half, and I feel very alone. Like, the girls that I'm close with do the best that they can, but we don't always all work exactly in the same proximity. So there's times I'm on my own. Coming home, Anastasia's been run ragged. She's not getting a lot of sleep. She's struggling more than probably I am, trying to do what she needs to do to be a good mom, and that support, that I desperately need is not there. So for the last week and a half, I felt completely alone. At work, I feel like an outcast. I don't feel like I belong. And that's becoming really hard to deal with. Every day before I go to work, I spend a lot of time to try and make myself presentable, make myself look the way I want to, so people won't see, oh, that's a boy, or whatever the case may be, that they'll see me for me. And it feels like none of it matters. I feel really low, because of all these emotions that I've been created from this situation. I'm struggling even more with my transition now. Certain parts that I still am stuck with, it's unbearable to deal with. I've even said to myself, why couldn't I just been born in the right way? Why do I have to go through this? And I'm ashamed of myself too, because I wish I was stronger. I was aware that I was going to face things like this, and I'm not handling it the way I was hoping. And the few people that I have supporting me on a very regular basis are doing the best that they can, and I don't want to take anything away from any of them. But I know I'm going to start straining that line as well. And like I said, now I feel like I'm all on my own. Um, I know Anastasia loves me, and I know Anastasia will do whatever she can for me. And she does. Like, she dyed my hair to try and cheer me up, and it did. It made me feel more like me. But that interaction that I need with her, I don't get, because she's just ran ragged, and I understand that. I just wish people out there that may not agree with transgenders or whatever the case may be, can understand or at least learn that your behavior, your words, your looks, your with everything you do has a huge effect on us. I had so much confidence, and I don't have any confidence now. I don't think I look pretty. I don't even think I look like a girl anymore. All I see in the mirror is him. I really hope that I could pull myself out of this. I really do. I have to. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry that this has been not the easiest to watch. I do appreciate the support I do get. Please don't ever think I don't. Without the support I do have, this journey would be impossible to do. But I want people to see the hurt that this causes. I have enough insecurities already. I don't need to worry about people laughing at me. I don't need to worry about people shunning me. I don't need to worry, that just makes things so much worse. Just like my voice, when I get upset, my voice I can't control, and I know I'm probably going to sound horrible right now, which, again, is not going to help. I just want to do my daughter proud. I just want to be the woman that I am. I just want to be treated like the woman that I am. Right now, I don't know if I'm going to get there. I really don't. And I'm at literally a loss right now. I'm just hoping that things can improve. My future, all my hope that I had, all my positiveness I had, it's all gone. Sorry, not very attractive. I don't know. Again, I'm sorry if this is upsetting to watch. I'm just trying to keep myself from going to a dark place that I know that I have gone more than once. And when I get there, usually I do bad things to myself, and I'm trying so hard not to go there. But it's becoming really hard. I just hurt so much. Thank you all for the love that you've shown me. And I thank you for all the support I've gotten. I'm going to end it now because I don't think I can keep myself composed anymore. Thank you and have a good night.